Welcome to this Good Documentation Practice short course promotional video from Zener Engineering Services Limited. This 3-hour training course aims to provide the knowledge and skills required to complete GDocP documentation. The course is completed with an optional examination to provide evidence of student learning. All delivered by an industry expert with actual regulatory inspection experience. In this course, students will learn about the essential concepts and practices to ensure that documentation is produced to the required standard for regulatory authority inspection. The ultimate learning goal is to equip students with the knowledge and skills to ensure documentation provides integrity, to ultimately help towards ensuring patient safety. Students will gain an understanding of the importance of good documentation practice in the life science industry. They will also gain familiarity with, and an appreciation of, the regulatory requirements and guidelines governing documentation practices, such as FDA regulations, ISO standards, and good manufacturing practice expectations. The course provides the knowledge and skills necessary for students to be able to recognize poor documentation practices and appreciate the potential impact this can have on the quality of the product, regulatory compliance, and ultimately patient safety. Students will gain the ability and skills to create clear, concise, accurate, suitable and compliant documentation, following the best GDocP completion principles and practices. Students will learn the best practices for document control, including version and change control, and document lifecycle management. They will understand the importance of data integrity and traceability in documentation. Students will gain competence in handling documentation deviations, corrections, and investigations in accordance with regulatory requirements. They will also understand how to apply GDocP principles in everyday work activities to ensure compliance and contribute to a culture of quality and continuous improvement. Students will have the opportunity to show their learning and knowledge by sitting the optional exam. All concluded with a certificate from a leading consultancy with many years practical experience in life sciences. Register now for the Good Documentation Practice training course via the ZES website. The course is delivered by a proven life science expert with many years of life science industry experience. Help to make sure your documentation is of the right standard and you provide quality assurance to safeguard patients. Thank you, and ZES look forward to seeing you on the course.